Welcome to the podcast, voted one of the best in the marketing research industry back in 2019 and followed up again in 2020. And now in 2022, we've been designated as one of YouTube's top research video spots by a company known as FeedSpot. This is Research Business Daily Report, the only daily research news video, and we've been that for the last 10 years. We do rely on viewer support, and we hope that you will pitch in by contributing at patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, in my 27th year as the respected voice in market research. Stability in the execution of research has almost vanished since the onset of online research about 22 years ago. And now, more recently, we've run into the coronavirus and even more turbulence, which InnovateMR lead client services manager Aamod Tyagi spoke about with RBDR this week. He had a specific interest in looking at what has changed with product management. The skills of those who execute these research projects have had to substantially adapt to different client demands, more burdensome to be honest, combined with significant consumer changes that are all over the map. Many of the revisions in research project work are being addressed today head-on by Aamod, and he methodically reviewed the steps that his group has had to follow for a typical study execution to stay current and relevant. Aamod?
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate this opportunity to discuss the ever-evolving role of project manager in market research. There has been a drastic change in everyday life of a project manager since starting my journey in industry 6 years ago. It's beyond just sampling and running projects. PMs today are required to have vast area of knowledge and skill, from coordinating with different stakeholders, effectively communicating project statuses, creating sampling plan methodology based on unique requirement, and keeping up with evolving trends. We have experiencing and adapting to change in respondents' behavior. That means getting creative while recruiting challenging audience. Just as we are working in fast-paced and insight-hungry environment, panelists are expecting more from us. Today, most traffic coming from mobile respondent, yet there is more engagement through panelist dashboard rather through email blast. When it comes to challenging healthcare patient audience, there is a new method like point of care, where we recruit doctors or healthcare professionals who ask their patient to take the survey within their healthcare facilities. That's rather revolutionary and essential in keeping up the changing behavior and building these considerations into the survey design to maximize interaction. Another broadly recognized challenge is fraudulent respondent behavior and data quality. Especially since COVID-19 pandemic began, there has been a huge uptick in fraudulent behavior from survey taker. According to Clean ID, our digital fingerprinting partner, there has been a 228% increase in fraud in year that began April 2020. According to Clean ID, our digital fingerprinting partner, there has been 228% increase in fraud in year that began April 2020. Serious and dangerous fraud has jumped over 385%. Here's key new pandemic era responsibility. The project manager must be smarter and more flexible than fraudulent respondent. At our company, PM works with client to design trap red herring questions, create knowledge-based questions to test subject matter expertise, employ our text analyzer to read, to flag, to filter out open-end responses, along with digital fingerprinting, speeder check, straight liner check, and other traditional security measures that we have. Finally, it is more essential than ever to be a true partner to client. Beyond successfully delivering project, client empathy remains important to maintain strong partnership. If our goal is happy client these days, being transparent, ensuring proactive communication, and setting up the right expectation at right time are all keys. I love interacting with my client. It's pleasure to listen to their stories and learning where their research is coming from and its impact. In collaborating with their team, I do my best to make their life as easy as possible. Such advancements are only possible when market agency trust and encourage their team to think critical, make decision, and create an impact. So here at InnovateMR, we know that we have just gotten started.
That wraps up today's Research Business Daily Report and for this week. As we mentioned at the start of today's RBDR, if you'll become an RBDR Patreon supporter, which we hope you will, you can help us and yourself because our videos are viewer supported. An RBDR Patreon supporter agrees to provide a monthly contribution that's usually done through a credit card. And you can visit our exclusive crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR, where you can select literally whatever level of support works for you and makes you feel comfortable. And whatever that may be, well, thank you very much. We hope you have a good research day and that this turns out to be another good research week for you, whether you are selling or executing research or just using it. And we hope you'll also have a great weekend and that you'll join us back here on Monday. Until then, please stay safe.